Guys, welcome to a brand new YouTube video today that I'm going to be doing revolving around the new 2023 sci-fi film named The Creator. Now, before I get into the full review, make sure to subscribe, put a like, and if you can't comment, don't worry about it. You're probably getting tired of me saying this on every video, so that's why I hate saying it on every video. Y'all know the drill. The comment section is enabled on kids' videos for some reason, so y'all know that. And by the way, guys, I'm sorry that my room is an absolute tip at the moment. I'm having a full declutter tomorrow. It's going to be a full day of just decluttering. I might video it as well, so stay tuned for that. I am literally sorting everything out in my room. It's going to look completely different, I ain't going to lie. I might sort this wall of posters out, because most of these posters that I've put up, let me show you. Most of these posters that I've put up on this wall, I don't really like. I mean, let me show you some that I'm not too keen on. That one, Batman Returns from 1992, is it? With Michael Keaton and Penguin. Don't get me wrong, I know this is an absolute classic, but it's just not my cup of tea. I freaking love that poster, that's staying. I am probably one of the biggest fans of Ninja Turtles you're ever going to get, so that's why that's staying. Yeah, and I've got a random Blue Beetle poster up for some reason. Still can't wait for that film to come out on digital. I'm still waiting for that, guys. So yeah, I've got loads of posters over there. I've got Batman, Obi-Wan, Mando, and another Mando one just with Grogu on it. And I'm completely sorting out my Lego shelf. That's going to look totally different, because I'm buying Lego figures and Lego machines out of my ears. I can't even keep count of how many Lego stuff I've got right now. Right, enough blabbling on. Let's get into the review of The Creator. So, The Creator is a 2023 sci-fi film revolving around an ex-military MI something who adopts this kid who's secretly a new... Basically, it's hard to explain. This is one of my biggest beefs with the film. It's very confusing. Very, very confusing. So, without further ado, let's get into the pros in this film. The one-on. I'm sorry if that's pissed a lot of you off who actually liked The Creator, but I found it so boring, I was about to fall asleep. Now, you're not going to believe the next thing I did. I walked out of the cinema before actually finishing the film. Yeah, I know. It felt too much like Star Wars, and y'all know how much I freaking love Star Wars. I mean, I've got a whole shelf dedicated to it. I have nothing against Star Wars, even the Ahsoka poster. I have nothing against Star Wars. I freaking love Star Wars, but it was the guy who created Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Hang on, guys. And to say that guy who created The Creator also created Rogue One, a Star Wars story. This absolute masterpiece of fan service and fiction that all Star Wars fans and movie fans in general could ever want in one movie. This is the best Star Wars movie of all time. I ain't even lying. I freaking love this. Absolute beauty. And I think it's only famous for the last act in the film. You all know the hallway Darth Vader scene. That scene still gives me chills to this day, but what I can't understand is that he made Rogue One absolutely splendid, and The Creator, probably one of the worst films I've seen of 2023, not gonna lie. And I've seen a lot of great films, don't get me wrong, but I've also seen a lot of bad films of 2023. And I'm not saying films that actually was released in 2023. The films I've seen in 2023 that could have been from years ago that I've only just seen. So, The Creator was definitely in one of that list of one of the most boring films I've ever seen in my entire life. I've got to be clean there. I'm sorry about that, guys, if that's upset you. There's nothing else really to say about this film, really. It was just bland, boring and tasteless. It tasted like boring water, and water's already boring, so yeah. It was the same. I wouldn't say it was the same level of Love and Monsters. I mean, I did not like The Creator at all. But I absolutely despise Love and Monsters on Netflix. It's a 2021 Netflix film, and I despise that film. And that got a lot of good reviews. I don't know, it's just not my cup of tea. I mean, it is my cup of tea because I love movies to do with monsters. Heck, I'm even obsessed with Godzilla, so I would be the last person on the planet to not like Love and Monsters. But that film, I don't know how it was executed. I don't know. It just seemed way too teenagery for. That sounds stupid, but yeah. Long story short, the creator was very, very confusing. The story wasn't really confusing, really. The story was easy to follow, but it would have actually been easy to follow if the film was any good and if it explained what time periods it jumped from. Like, it was like, at the beginning, it took place when Joshua's girlfriend, wife, was alive and they had a baby, but then she died, and then it kept, like, breaking down into chapters, which made it more confusing. It was like, just get on with the film, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't want to know what happened 5 million centuries ago. I just want to know how the war is going on with the AI and the humans, and how life is going on, really, with the AI and humans. I don't want to know about something way back when. So, you know, and I will admit, the beginning of the film, it looked promising because, like, it actually scared me, not gonna lie, because it was like, well, that could easily happen. AI could have been created like that and it could have ended the human population. I mean, there are those Facebook robots and the robots that Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are creating, and that chip that Elon Musk is creating that will basically turn humans into AI. It's just, that part is kind of freaky about that because, like, secret invasion. You know, there's a secret invasion of AI going on right now as we speak, but they haven't ended the world yet, so let's not worry. Yeah, long story short, the creator was bland, tasteless and boring, and I walked out of the cinema before even finishing the film. I think there was about half an hour, 45 minutes left on the film, and I just walked straight out. My mum pointed out something interesting, like, how many scenes can they do exactly the same time and exactly the same scenes? It was like explosion after explosion. And you know me, I love explosions in sci-fi films, but come on, get on with the story. Anyway, that's all from me today. I hope you liked my review. If you didn't get my review is about, I don't know what score to give this. That's a hard one. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't know what score to give it. 1 out of 10 for effort. I don't know. It's not worse than Love and Monsters, though. I despise that film. So, yeah. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and put a like on. And I'm sorry about the comments. Bye!